Hiya, Matt here at M-vapes. This is just a quick setup guide for our Nebula Mod, and in front of me I've got the stainless steel version. We do it in two types, brushed with polished detail and polished with brush detail. Okay, let's go ahead and break it down into its component pieces. Start off with, we have the airflow control ring, then we have the top cap, then we have the 18500 tube, the 18650 tube, the kick ring, sometimes called a trim ring, which I'll come back to, and the 18350 tube with bottom firing switch and lock ring. Okay, let's go ahead and set it up into 18350 mode. So we're just going to pop the airflow control ring back on, line up the two holes with the two dots, and just slacken off the silver plated contact screw. Then we're going to take an 18350 battery and insert it into the tube with positive up and negative down, and just slacken off the firing switch until you see a little gap there. Then take your atomizer of choice and screw that onto the top cap and tighten up the silver plated contact screw. Then screw that onto the 18350 tube. That's all set up, ready to go. Just tighten up the firing switch and it's all adjusted and ready to use. Let's have a little vape. Lovely. If you want to use a different size battery, it's quite simple. Just take the top cap off an atomizer in one, then screw on the tube of the size that you need. This is the 18650 tube. Then insert the 18650 battery, positive up, screw the top cap back on, check the adjustment of the switch, and that's ready to go in 18650 mode. Now the little kick ring that I was going to come back to, if you're using a vape fuse, and they're a little device that are about this thick that you can insert into a mechanical mod to give you some sort of safety, then you can use this little trim ring and that can go in on the top there for 18350 mode, or you can leave it in the middle there for 18650 mode or 18500. It doesn't have to go in the middle, you can put it at the top like so, and put your tubes on that way around. Now if you're going to be using a kick module, then you'll also need to use that tube, and I'll show you how to set it up with a kick module. So we're going to set it up in 18350 mode with a kick module. This is the Evolve 2 kick module, and I find the easiest way to insert the kick module is from the bottom. So we'll insert that into the 18500 extension tube like so. We'll take our 18350 battery, slacken off the firing switch, then screw, you can either screw the kick ring and kick tube and kick onto there and then screw on the adapter, or you can do it adapter and then kick tube, it doesn't really matter. I'm going to do it this way around, and then just push the kick down so it makes contact with the top of the battery, then screw on the kick ring, then screw on the top cap and atomizer, and then retighten the switch, and that is ready to use with a kick. Lovely. Now, when vaping without a kick, let's say you don't need to use this little kick ring here. And a common mistake that people make when they buy the mod, obviously it's assembled in this order when it comes through the post to you. And they go to set it up in, say, 18350 mode. So they take off the top cap and the 2 extension tubes for the other battery sizes and screw the top cap straight on there. Now the problem with that is you've left the kick ring in and you'll have battery rattle. So just make sure that you take that little trim ring off if you're not using the kick module, and that'll be fine to use. So that's been the Nebula Mod, and I hope it helps. Cheers.